There it is. I'm here, leaving out of Pisa. Good morning, friends. Welcome to Srays Adventures. I'm just having my last cup of coffee with this view before I head out from Manarola. One very useful travel tip I would like to give you is always leave your room very neat and clean, tidy. There are two very good reasons of doing this. One, you can sort out your stuff. Everything that you want to pack can be easily seen and you'll not miss out on anything. Second, your Airbnb host will really appreciate this gesture because they will understand that you respect their space and you have made an effort to have it neat and tidy. I've just left my Airbnb for my journey ahead to Pisa. My train from Manarola is at 8:56. I have got 20 minutes to get there, but I should be able to get to the train station in 10 or 15 minutes. So today's journey is not going to be very long. Getting to Pisa from Cinque Terre is relatively very easy. All I need to do is get a train from Manarola to go to La Spezia. From La Spezia, I'll take a train to Pisa Centrale. Even going downhill is so hectic, especially with such a heavy luggage on my back and in the front. So here it shows my train to La Spezia 22903 Regional Express is at 8:59 at platform number 1. I've already arrived at my platform and now just waiting for the train, which is in 10 minutes. My train reaches La Spezia at 9:10 a.m. That is in just 10 minutes, 11 minutes. And the next train that I need to catch for Pisa is at 9:16. So I only have 6 minutes to make that change, which is going to be very critical. So I need to be very alert and I need to make that change really quickly after reading the information on the board where my platform is for the next train. Also, another thing that I would like to mention is due to daylight saving, Italy has gone an hour back now. That means the time difference between Dubai and Italy now is 3 hours. Previously it was 2 hours. The time is 9:09 a.m. and the train has just stopped in between. It has not even come to the platform. We are near to La Spezia, but we are not at the train station and the train has just stopped. It's supposed to reach at 9:10 and I had 6 minutes to make that change to the other train, and now I have 7 minutes to get to my next train. If this train doesn't move right now, I don't think I'll be able to make it to the next train. Good news, I have made it to my next train. I had to make a serious run for it, but then I arrived at the platform and the train had not even arrived. So all's well. While traveling towards Pisa, I saw something in the mountains on the left side that I want to show you. You see that white portion in the mountains? That is where your famous Carrara marble comes from, and the place name is also Carrara. I could even see several factories with the big cranes. There's one, I don't know if you can see. Oh, here's one right in front. Euro Marble, Italy. That's the same marble from which Michelangelo's David was sculpted from. I've just arrived at Pisa Centrale on time, 10:43. It's a 20 minutes walk to my Airbnb now, and the host said that I could take a taxi or a bus. I don't want to spend on a taxi for sure. I have to carry a fully loaded rucksack for 20 minutes to my Airbnb. That's the disadvantage of not having a trolley bag. But on the other hand, the advantage is you don't have to carry your luggage over such an uneven surface. Everything is on your back and you just carry it smoothly. The good thing about my trip to Pisa is I don't have much to do here. As far as sightseeing is considered, I'm only seeing the Leaning Tower of Pisa and that's it. I don't have anything else to do here. But there's one task that I need to definitely do today, is do my laundry, because I've traveled for the past 10-11 days and I've exhausted all my clothes. I still have 20 days of travel still left in Italy, so I definitely need to do my laundry here. There's a GS. So many GSs have been spotted since I've arrived in Italy. So I've been watching a lot of Indian food making reels or street food reels, because I've been missing Indian food a lot since I've come to Italy. And if you know me, you know that I 90% of the time eat only Indian food because I love Indian food. All I've been eating since I've come to Italy is pizza or focaccia. So I'm definitely missing Indian food right now. And Pisa surprisingly has a lot of Indian restaurants in here. So I wish to have my lunch today at an Indian restaurant. Another very important thing that I need to do today is I need to format my memory card. On this trip I've got a 1 TB memory card, and it's not full, but what it does is, because I've recorded 1000+ videos on it, it slows down a bit. Here's one Indian restaurant that I've marked called New India. Might come here later today. I think this is close by from my Airbnb. Pisa is a very big city of Italy, but I've honestly found it very quiet and peaceful until now. Haven't seen a lot of traffic or too much crowd. Mostly the streets are very empty, and I found Verona to be much more busier than Pisa. So that's the Arno River we are walking past now, and then we have to get to that bridge and cross to the other side. Views of Arno River as I cross the bridge. So if you see the street that is ahead of me, it's a ZTL. That means the traffic is not allowed during this time. I'm almost there now, near to my Airbnb. I think 1 minute walk more and I should be there. Update: I had to wait 1 hour outside this Airbnb just to get in. They forgot to put the key outside, and it was a self check-in, and that's why I couldn't get in for an hour. And then I didn't have an internet connection, so I had to stop someone on the road for them to give me a hotspot, and then I could message the host, and then they came to know that okay, I cannot get in. That's when they asked their mother to come here and open the door for me. Now she came, she opened the door for me, and I'm finally in. Anyway, let me show you around this Airbnb now. So this is the entrance lobby. You enter from here, and onto your left is the living room. Some artwork of some Maharana from Rajasthan, and some more artwork on the wall. It's a very old place. It's a very authentic Italian place. This is the kitchen area. This is the garden area. This is their personal garden space, and that's their cat Ringo. Hello Ringo, who's just had food. Just a tiny garden in the center of the city with your own house. Feels so nice. Surprisingly, again, there's a painting of Krishna here. I don't know if they have a connection with India somehow. I need to ask them. They're not here in the town today, so I will ask them only tomorrow. Now let's go upstairs, and this is my room. Here's a map. Here there are all Wi-Fi details and everything mentioned on a blackboard. The roof is wooden slats. Nice big bed. Lovely windows facing the garden. Tiny toilet. Tiny shower area. I have stepped out of my Airbnb. I have an SMS on my phone from the service provider saying that my credit balance is too low, and that is why my services have been cut off. I can only receive calls and not use any other services. But the internet should have been working irrespective of that. That is what the person who sold me this connection had told me. But anyway, let's just check what's wrong. By the way, this is Piazza di Cavalieri. I think it's one of the important piazzas in Pisa. What I have observed about Pisa is it's a much quieter town, given the fact that there is Leaning Tower of Pisa, which is one of the most famous monuments in the world in this town. It's a very quiet and laid back town. Very few tourists until now. Even the restaurants are not that full, or even on the streets there are very few people compared to the other cities that I've been to. As it's a lunch time, most of the people are now seated in the restaurants and the restaurants are full. I think the Europeans do like to take their lunch very seriously and on time. I thought that it would be a very relaxed day where I will come back to my Airbnb at around 2:30 p.m. and then just get the laundry done, have my lunch at a correct time. But that is not what has happened here, and there are major delays to this day today. But fine, let's see what we can do now to cover this up. I can see the Leaning Tower of Pisa from here. I'm going to show you now. There it is, first views of the Leaning Tower of Pisa. Yeah, I couldn't find any tourists on the streets of Pisa because everybody is here. Oh, there it is. Also, I did not know that you could go on top of it. So this is the Piazza del Duomo, and this is the Cathedral Pisa. Here are people standing on pillars trying to do the famous pose, holding the Leaning Tower of Pisa from falling down. There it is. I'm here, Leaning Tower of Pisa. So this I was not prepared for. I had just thought to see the tower from the outside and just visit the cathedral and the Duomo, but those require ticket as well. So you can get a combination ticket to visit all the attractions together along with the tower for 27 euros, or you can get only the combination ticket for all the other attractions excluding the tower for 10 euros only. Now the thing is, for the tower, the next visit available is only at 6:15, which is very late, but all the other attractions you can visit any time. I've decided not to waste any time in that area. I just took a few pictures and then I came out of there. Walking through the city, I've realized that Pisa has lot many things to do other than just that Leaning Tower of Pisa. The city itself is having a lot of restaurants and a lot of piazzas where I can see people are sitting and relaxing. Somebody in the car just asked me an address to the Leaning Tower of Pisa. They are asking me the way, how to get to Leaning Tower of Pisa, and I told them the direction, but I don't know the exact route to take for a car to reach there. Anyway, they'll figure it out. But I just told them to cross the river and keep going that way. So finally my internet issue is sorted out. The problem was because I ventured into Monaco, they have some charge for Monaco, and I got charged 15 euros just to get into Monaco. I haven't even used my internet in Monaco. It stopped working completely, as you know, but still I got charged 15 euros. So I was in debt of 15 euros to Tim, so I paid that off, and now my internet is back again. and I also asked them if I happen to go to San Marino, which I am going to go to, will this again be a problem? And they said yes. So I need to keep my phone on flight mode when I go to San Marino. As I mentioned, I was craving for Indian vegetarian food, and I have come across this place here in Pisa called Tandoori, and I'm just going to enter in right now here. So here's my vegetarian thali. I've got roti, I've got palak paneer mixed with sabzi, dal, a vada, a bhaji, some rice, a gulab jamun. I'm going to enjoy this meal today. That was some good Indian food. Not the best, I would say, but good Indian food. After being in Italy for 10 days, I just couldn't resist, and I had specifically marked the Indian restaurants in Pisa because I knew that I would crave for some at this point. Now that lunch is done, I'm going to head back to my Airbnb to gather my clothes for laundry. I'm on my way to get my laundry done. This is going to be my first experience with the self-service laundry. So I found the laundry shop. I'm just going to go in and see how this thing works. This is my first time. I don't know what to do and nobody's here. Everything is in Italian. Oh, here's English. Let's see. So I finally managed to get the machine started somehow. I had to read the instructions provided there in English, and I had to take coupons first from here. So I took 10 euro coupons, that is 2 coupons, and I've used 1 coupon for washing. So all my clothes are in right now and they are getting washed. They say that the detergent is already included in this, so I hope there is detergent inside, because I don't see any port here from where the detergent can be loaded. Yes, there is detergent included because I can see some froth being formed on the clothes, so I'm happy that my clothes are getting washed today. I've already finished with washing. That was like a 30-35 minute cycle, and now it's gone for drying.